If you're just starting your business, you need to know the essentials for building business credit. The first step, and in my opinion, the best step, is choosing a name for your business. However, there's some things to consider. You want to ensure that you are not including a high-risk industry in your business name. So for example, I would not name my business Sarah's Trucking, Sarah's Casino, Sarah's Real Estate. Once you've ensured that's not the case, you'll want to make sure that name is even available. A great source for that is namecheck.com. A good tip for business name would be to include broad terms such as enterprises or consultants. Next would be establishing your entity. You'll want to do that directly with your Secretary of State. You need to then make sure you have a verifiable business address. Many lenders require you to have an actual physical address. They consider it to be the mark of your business. And what I know in my industry is revenue-based lenders will often deny somebody if they do not have a physical location for their business. And of course, I'm not telling you to go out and rent some expensive building. You can absolutely use a virtual address. You just have to make sure it's a deliverable address and it is not a PO box. The business entity is established. You will then want to get your EIN. You can think of your EIN as your social security number for your business. You can get that at irs.gov. And one big tip on when you're forming the entity, when you're doing all these steps, consistency is key. So make sure whatever you put on that first form when you were creating that entity, make sure that information is correct on all subsequent forms, because any inaccuracies can be cause for a denial in funding. You'll need to get a business phone number. No, not your cell phone. You can certainly have it forwarded to your cell phone, but you need an actual business phone number. A great source for that is Freedom Voice. Once you have that phone number, you'll want to make sure that it gets listed in the 411 directory. Next, you'll need to create a website for your business as well as get an email address using the domain name. You don't want to use Gmail. You don't want to use your own personal email, an actual business email. And lastly, make sure you open up a business bank account. You will need all those documents that you got from your state when you are opening that business bank account. But you'll want to do that just as soon as you get those documents, because many lenders consider your business start date as the date when you open that business bank account. And one word of caution when opening a business bank account, many banks will try to convince you to get a business credit card right off the bat. Sadly, the reality is these are not true business credit cards and they will still reflect on your personal credit. Once you've established that business, you'll definitely need to get some funding to really get it off the ground. If you want some more information on my favorite type of funding for new businesses, be sure to type funding in the comments below.